All right, this is a game inside of Friday Night Football. Friday Night Football is a tournament that is invite-only, hosted by Mutthead, with 32 of the best players in the world every single Friday night, pretty much every single Friday night. And we are in this one right here, and this is the second round. I won my first game, playing against Mills. Mills will be in the Chiefs uniforms. He has made Madden Bowl multiple times. He's known as usually having one of the best defenses in all of Madden. And in this one, he's going to be running 4-3-6-1 even, which is basically just, people just call it 6-1. And it's a lot of blitzing. I am in the Detroit Lions playbook. I want to be able to run gun bunch tight end like I have been, but I also want gun tight, which we ran at the beginning of the year. We were one of the first people to be running that bad boy, and I got away from it really about 2 months in. And I want to be able to have that in my arsenal here as we move on, especially against Mills. Joe Flacco is my quarterback at this time. This is before Mike Vick came out. And you can see he's going to have a lot of abilities, mostly deep route KOs or different KOs and pick artists. And we're going to see here as we get ready for the first snap. You see 6-1. Now, this is supposed to be linebackers right here. He has DBs. These are both defensive backs, so they could easily drop back into coverage or get manned up. This is also supposed to be a linebacker, but he's able to get a safety in that position as well. So it's going to be tough. Immediately, we're going to go from bunch tight end all the way to gun tight. I know the biggest thing here is me picking up this blitz. So immediately, you're going to see me utilizing a method called motion blocking, which basically is going to require this guy getting motioned in and blocking right here. The ball snapped, and we're going to have him blocking as well. Running back, we're going to have play action, actually, which is going to help mess up some of these blitzing angles. Boom. You see, we're going to pick up this blitz the first time, although he only sends 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not a big blitz, and we're going to be able to get Harold Carmichael open on a crossing route. I know he wants to run a lot of man coverage. You can tell that by his KOs, so he definitely doesn't want to drop into too much zone. So my biggest thing is being able to give myself a little bit of time and be able to get a lot of these crossing routes open underneath or these corner routes open deep. And you're going to see I'm going to go again all the way to gun tight, going to PA slot cross again. Reason I'm liking this play, now I've talked a lot this year about how this play is extremely overrated, and I believe it is. But what I like about this play is that the stock corner route can really beat man coverage super well here. We have a stock crosser that's going to be able to beat man coverage as well. And then the play action does an amazing job at helping block a lot of blitzes. You're going to see this guy's on a hot routed slant, and he actually drops back into zone right here. Really just a lot of deep zones on the field. I think he thought I was going to go like corner routes or something. Able to throw that underneath slant for a gain of about 11, which is a huge deal. My freeform ability, or you saw like the freeform got way out right there. My freeform has on near placement and accuracy 20-20. That's what I like. Although definitely if you're starting out with freeforming, I think start at like near placement and accuracy like 5 out of 20, and then you can work your way up. But yeah. We're going to see right here, same idea with the motion blocking. We are going to be able to pick it up this time out of bunch tight end. He just bags me. Really good job by him. My receivers get kind of pressed into the dirt over on the left side. And you see me still utilizing this motion block method right here. Ooh, let's see. Boom, block, block. The reason, so what I like about this is I'm able to pick up this blitz. I mean, you see he says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people as users in here. I could have highballed this maybe and be able to get some yards out of it, but I don't. And then, you know, at this point, you know, he bails with his user. I can't throw this anyways. But I really needed the corner route to win right here, and he doesn't. So we're just going to throw the ball away, live to fight another down. Nothing wrong with that. But I was happy to see I was able to pick that up. The kind of bad thing with that, though, is that if I consistently keep on having to block 7, obviously that means there's only going to be 3 routes that are going out, which there's only so many good route combos you can have with 3 routes. You know what I mean? Simply put. That's a fact of the matter. And you'll see him do a good job as the game gets a little bit deeper in adjusting. We're going to go double drags right here underneath. And we actually straight up don't do a max protection. And this is a big deal. This is what I got to get better at. Right there, I don't love that I highballed it. I didn't think we were going to win that much. So he's been mixing up whether he's setting 6 or he set 4 a few times. So right here, I'm guessing 4 or 5. He ends up sending 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can get away with just the play action right here. And you see, this time now we're going to be able to go double corners and double drags underneath. I really need these drags to win a little bit. And this corner doesn't really win either. He kind of does. But we're able to get that. Should not have highballed it. Should have just passed let it outside. But I thought this guy would play it more underneath. And we're able to come down with that AJ Green with a big catch. Could have got knocked out low-key. But we're moving and we're feeling pretty good right now. We're doing good. I'm loving what we're doing. And bunch tight end, you know, as I get more and more comp games underneath my belt in terms of just reps and whatnot, I'm feeling better and better on offense and how I want to go about things. Reps are such a big deal, especially for me. So last time, you see, I did not max pro and he sent 4. I'm guessing he's going to do an all-out blitz right here. I am right. You see right there, we're able to buy ourselves some time. I actually have a touchdown that I miss on this right side. Watch B here. I believe that this does get open for a touchdown, but this is a really good feel for me right here where I'm able to start predicting. The last 2 plays I've been correct in my protection calls of do I need to block 7 or no? And, it's a little bit of a guessing game, a little bit of a chess match, and I've been correct both times here. Yeah, you see, I see this already. This guy's just now breaking open B is, so, I'm not upset by that. You got to step. You see a swerve away just in case this is a KO. I lose like 2 yards from that, but it helps make sure that I don't end up losing the ball on a knockout. And we go 2nd and 3, we go turbo right here. Let's see, do I run the ball right here possibly? There's a chance I do. No, we're going to go PA slot cross again. And you see, I'm hot rodding a ton out of this, but really utilizing this play action every single time and this corner route pretty much every single time. Does a great job. Let's see, do I end up... Oh, yeah, so I think he's sending 5 right here or 4. Am I right? No, I'm not. Thankfully, this guy gets way caught up, so we're able to buy some time. And then, again, huge freeform dot. Watch what happens right here. So this is a blitz coming free. Watch this right edge. The blitz comes free, technically, but this guy just gets caught up on the tackle's kneecap. And then watch. Again, I don't know if this is a KO or not, but this freeform down and out, able to possession catch it and to get an immediate fall down animation, which is super clutch to stay away from any kind of knockouts. It's always good to avoid 3rd and 4th downs. We're able to pick it up that 2nd and 3. And we're moving pretty well, but a little bit scary in this situation as, we are on the 10, which is like, it's just hard to move the ball here, It's tough. But here's, I actually don't know what my route combo is in this situation. Running a little bit low on time. I think my motion block, though, is my assumption. And, yeah, we're going to... Let's see. I might just end up eating a sack. And, yeah, he has good defense right here. The tight end post got bagged. Everything was bagged. Good job by him. All the way over to gun bunch right now, trying just to catch him a little bit off guard, hoping to be able to hit a trail route. I'm wondering, though, if I end up audibling out of this. I do. Yeah, I didn't love... Yeah, even looking at it now, I'm like, I like the initial idea, but I didn't like how it was being set up. I'm curious if I burn timeout. Going double slants and then max proing this. Yeah, you see, he only sends 4, so right here I'm actually wrong. And you see all of my, everybody's bad. Good defense by him, just sending 4 or 5, 4 it was, and getting me to a 3rd and 10. Getting 7 in this situation is such a big deal, and it's tough. I mean, it's so hard. I feel like to get 7 in down here, man, I feel like it's so hard to get 7. We're going to be looking. Nothing really there. His user a little bit over top. This is a drag that gets pressed all the way into the dirt up here and then breaks open. You're going to see his user take away A.J. Green. I was looking to possibly highball this in the back corner of the end zone. Watch. So his user going to be playing a little bit above, take this away. But as this guy breaks underneath, we're going to have a step. And then bang, touchdown, able to score, huge deal, and we're 2 inches deep into the end zone. If you want to know my framework for how I run my offenses and defenses and how I've won pro Madden tournaments while becoming a top-ranked player, join my website, civil.gg. My guides will give you the tools you need to win more games of Madden, regardless if you're trying to become comp or if you're just trying to win more games online head-to-head. The link is in the description. Now, on defense, we're running a lot of man coverage against him. I have a lot of man KOs, and he's running gun tight offset pretty consistently. I want to take away my big keys here, or I want to take away this deep corner route and PA shot seams, and I want to take away post slant route combo here, and that's why you're going to see this deep outside 3rd, and you're going to see a hook curl on the left side. This was, I'm a little bit, even looking back at this, just one of the frustrations I have with the game. This guy is manned up. This is Tariq Woolen, 99, 97 overall, manned up right here. We get this man up last second. You can see by the way he plays it down. This is a man up. Really going to need that to get picked off. Really need that one to get picked. That is a bad read. Really need that one to get picked off. Not going to lie. But nonetheless, we move. Yeah, he's kind of going back to this Saints deep in route combo. He's going to hit that slant over across the middle a little bit late. Good job by him moving the ball down the field now a little bit. I mean, this is such an offensive game, just Madden 2023 is, where, stuff like that's going to happen. It's whatever. Really just trying to take advantage of adjusting to what I can adjust to and kind of just wait for them to make a mistake. My user gets close to that one. He tries hitting that back out of the backfield. It's one of the frustrations I had with throwing to the back out of the backfield on like ins and outs and stuff is that they bump so much in the middle of the field. 2nd and 10, he's going to go with a quick out of the backfield again. Jamal Charles. This time, though, one of the bad things with this, there's certain plays in Madden that have these stock wheels that go way out and then up. And then the hot rodded wheel just kind of does this. This is a hot rodded wheel, and you can see where my user's really not in position to play this. I'm pretty hesitant. I'm trying to make adjustments still. He outflanks me, but like the rack innovations are so bad that my user's able to get out there and make the tackle, which is pretty frustrating his part because it's a good quick read, a good snap throw, and it's just not that good this year. Like it's only good when you have those long wheels, like in the play Scat out of U-Trips. There's a few others that have that wheel. I see the table route over the middle. I'm able to take it away. He's throwing it deep. I have a KO right here though. And the KO's able to knock that one out. This little seam streak or like inverted streak is really, really good at getting above coverage. You see I'm even backed off right here, but he just runs by me. Whew, thankfully able to see that. Big deal right here with my user. Watch the halfback. You can kind of recognize this Texas route over the middle on the kind of the stem right here. And so as soon as you see that, you got to be with it because that's what he wants to throw over the middle. You see this hook curl right here, bagging this tight end post. Now it is open late, but he doesn't have enough time as we get a shed. My user's there, has to throw it deep, and then we just have a deep route KO, able to stick with him, just barely Mel Blunt, forcing him to a 4th and 6. And here's a big opportunity for us to get off the field, actually. We're going to see my hooks are at 20 yards right now, helping take away those. We're going to go flats to 15. I'm going to hit him with an adjustment that I haven't done yet. Notice I changed my adjustments to go to where I'm going to be able to put the safety into a cloud flat at about 25 yards. I think he's going to try attacking. Instead of attacking with this deep corner route that would need an outside third for my safety, I think he's going to try attack with like a short corner or like a slant or something at this part of the field. So this guy is now going to be in a cloud flat set at 25. And you're seeing I'm back off my coverage some. I'm pressing my outside dudes. And we'll see what happens. Yeah, this is literally take away. Look, this will take away the slant right here. This is going to take away the slant on the left side. I got to watch that halfback out of the backfield. And then if there's a slant coming across, there isn't. And you can actually see, look, this corner route going deep actually is throwable, I guess. He ends up throwing that. That would have been a tough throw, especially with my KOs. But yeah, literally the adjustment works out perfectly for us where he throws it to the slant late. I mean, it's 4th and 6. He has nothing. There's nothing really to throw here except forcing this, which is, this would be a tough force with this guy coming up and this guy coming down on you. Has to force this instead now. Literally right to where my adjustment is. Beautiful. I love stuff like that. I hate that he just let the ball come to him and he could have easily, whatever. Need to get 7 right here. Need to get 7. Do I get 7 out of it? I do get 7 out of it. Okay, good. Good. Yeah, not getting 7 there would be very frustrating. But yeah, perfect adjustment. That's like, dude, when I'm playing good Madden, bro, it's such a good feeling because like you like start guessing the plays and stuff like that. It's such a good feeling. A little late on this one. You see him kind of being a little bit hesitant to make reads now. Gets that ball away with Ken Stabler. 3 for 7 for 30 yards and 1 interception now. And we're playing great defense. I feel great at this point. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Offensively, obviously, I've only had that one drive, but I felt pretty good. I do know, obviously, though, he is one of the best players in the world. He always will be, always has been, since like Madden 17. So, being up 14 with him getting ball at half still isn't GG's. Like, if you get ball at half in this game, you can come back down from 3 possessions. 2nd and 10, going to be looking over the middle. He's going to throw it directly into one of my adjustments. That's literally exactly what I told you guys to begin with. It's a vert hook. He carries that slant out a little bit. Or actually, it's kind of a in route. But yeah, he thinks this guy's going all the way to the sidelines, but he's not. Even, it's just a bad read, truthfully. It really is just a bad read. And Treek Woolen, this one we're not able to take to the house, which this stinks that we weren't able to. Because, long story short, we do not score. 2nd and goal. I'm going to skip ahead a little bit just because these are just random run plays. You see, blows up my run. 3rd and goal. We're looking for a pass, but it's just tough. It's tough to throw it down here. He sends a dog. I didn't think he'd send pressure right here. And, yeah, he just sacks me. I could have maybe highballed RB, Jamal Charles. If he was taller, I would have maybe tried it. But it's no... Going up 3 scores is such a big deal. I don't want to even risk... like this high ball getting picked off somehow and then not getting my 3. We go up 17-0, which, to be fair, though, in Madden, he gets ball at half. So let's count this out together, right? Let's say he scores right now, cuts it 17-7, right? Then scores out of half, 17-14. We have ourselves a ball game. So even up 17, it's an awesome place to be. And if I control my own destiny now, but it's not like it's GG's by any means. I am very happy, though, watching this back. So I'm very upset with myself and happy on this play, actually. One, my user is doing a really good job taking away routes. Right here, corner route's going to win. My user gets over there. He could force it, but it'd be scary. And then right here, I get mad because I click on, go for the pick right here when a a tackle might actually knock that ball out. Something he does a really good job of is hitting this halfback out of the backfield. Right here, this is the first time I actually sent a blitz at him, and the blitz comes in immediately, but you see, look, the ball's already in, is already in air. Now, does he get many yards out of it? Not really. My user does a good job wrapping it up, and he gets 4 yards, which is fine for him, fine for me. But I mean, I thought by dialing up a blitz right there, he just wouldn't be expecting it. I don't think I've sent 5 this entire game up to this point. But he does a good job, and he got that ball out super, super fast. You saw I adjusted my zone drops a little bit right here. Let's see what the coverage is that I go with. He's going to be backing players off. If he wants to throw underneath, he can. And, yeah, right here, actually, I mess up my adjustments a little bit. Trying to do too much. But he's missing reads really badly. He's missing reads. That's just one of the things, even with some of the best players in the world, like, people watching him be like, oh, this guy's blind. It's like, dude, when the best players in the world get flustered or they're just not playing super well, whatever, like, they miss reads. Unless you are one of the top 5 passers in the world, you miss reads. So if you're playing somebody in Madden right now who, say if you're in a CFM league or something, and it seems like, man, you just can't get a stop on them, that's got to be picked off, bro. Has to be intercepted. Has to be intercepted. Every single time, that has to be a pick. But if you're playing someone and you're just like, man, they're unstoppable, I promise you that you can get a stop on them. I promise you. They're not perfect. You have to probably, they might be decent, but you can get stops on them. You can compete with them. You have to get better, basically. Because the best players in the world, I've played with the best Madden players in the world, played against them for years now. They all miss reads. They all do, myself included, including you. You miss reads all the time. I miss reads all the time. We all do. Again, you see, I'm a little bit slow. I need to actually change. Yeah, this is one of the times my user not in the right spot, and he's able to move. I am upset, though, on that first. That's got to be intercepted by Antonio Cromartie. It, has to be, in my opinion. But nonetheless, now that keeps this drive alive for him, and he's moving. This is going to be just about the 2-minute warning. Let's see if he takes it all the way down or not. I got to watch out for that halfback quick out of the backfield, and I love this defense from me. Boom, good D. He forces it. This is a hell playmaker. He has a QB playmaker on, or he has playmaker on Jamal Charles. I can't remember. Regardless, watch this playmaker. He's here. Boom, cuts all the way back. Yeah, that's a little scary, but it's probably pretty consistent. And 3 for the boys. He runs 0-1 trap. We're able to, I almost was able to shoot it in the backfield, but he's able to get 2 yards out of it. 3rd and 1 now. I'm curious. I don't even know what my adjustments are here. Inside zone. We try shooting. He cuts it back and able to get just barely enough for the first down. The clock's ticking, which is a big deal because he has 3 timeouts. So realistically, he scores, he could try getting a stop and then scoring again before half. So, I mean, while I'm upset, obviously, that he got the first down, I'm happy the clock's going to keep going, and he's taking his time calling plays. I believe, I guess part of it also, I see there's a couple different mindsets he could have. There's an argument both ways, right? There's an argument that, good job, Hello Dinata. There's an argument that he's trying to chew clock, make sure I can't score before half and be able to, raise it. But there is an argument, too, that he wants to score immediately because he could get a stop before half. He has the potential to get a stop before half, kick 3, and go down into half getting ball 17-10, right? There's 2 different ways of thinking of it. I don't really know which way he's thinking, honestly. I don't know. He has all day right here. We're not getting any kind of pressure, any kind of sheds, and he ends up scrambling up the middle with Ken Stabler. Really frustrating way to give up a touchdown for us. We're going to skip ahead a little bit here to where I'm on offense. 1st and 10. You see me going back to the gun tight. Same play. Probably going to be a little slant crosser. And I believe this is, does he start? Let's see. Nah, he's not really doing a great job adjusting yet. Able to take it to Harold Carmichael and get out of bounds to the 35. And now I'm kind of pressing to be able to get points because I have enough time. And that's kind of why that's that part of the argument where, maybe he should have milked more technically, 26 seconds, 1 timeout. We're at the 35. I need to get to the 44 for a field goal. So about 15, 6, 21 or so yards, which should be possible. We're going double corner routes right here. I don't think he's sending a blitz at me. Oh, no, I'm max proing with the other guy this time, throwing him for a little bit of a loop, and we're able to block it. I have Y, throw it, overthrew it. First overthrow I've had today, actually. Jeez. Boom, going across, looks like, yeah, and I get sacked right here. I tried being a little aggressive, and I tried going with the 5 out or the 4 out combo, thinking that he wasn't going to send pressure. He does. Guy just comes right in my mouth, and it's a sack. That sucks. I got to be a little bit better, I guess. We just take it into the half, though. Run one more play. I got to be better. You got to get points, man. I can't be doing that. Just playing that type of defense, though, it'll get you once or twice. But, yeah, I got to find a way to get 3 because just ending halves, bro, is so important because you can change so much at the end of a half. And, now he's only down 10 points, and he's getting ball right here, right? So a touchdown here, he's cut it to 3, and it's a good game. I send 5. My blitz actually doesn't come in, which is very frustrating. I have to come down on this Texas route, and we're able to make the tackle, but able to hold on to it for a 2nd and 5, 5-yard gain from Jamal. He's doing the same things on defense, but this time he's actually doing a way better job of attacking me now on my right side. Ted Hendricks just barely able to wrap him up. That's the thing, bro. He is struggling passing the ball. We've talked about it. He's missing reads. He's throwing picks, right? You can't let him get big plays like that. That's a huge mistake on my part. Really, like it's a huge, huge, huge mistake. He ends up doing that. That is scary, bro. Like this is what I'm saying though, because like he can get away with one of these a drive, but you're not gonna get away with a bunch of them. So I just need him to work. Look, he playmakers this thing down. Mel, I need you to attack, brother. Attack. And he's he's now on 2nd and goal. I think I run commit right here. Yeah, I definitely run commit, which. I mean, it's hard to stop the run. So if I blow it up, if I blow it up the run, I'm a genius. Even with all these hot routes, he made so many. I'm like, I think he's bluffing me. Nope, he didn't. Good job. So the situation now for us is that he's only down 3. I need to keep moving on offense, and he is a good defensive player. Boom, able to hit that corner route to Harold Carmichael, though. Happy about that. You see the motion block, able to buy us a little bit of time. 8 for 12 for 118. I'm trying to think of what were my incompletions. Were they throwaways, I think? No, did I have a bad incompletion? I don't think so. I'm not sure, though. Whatever. See what we have here. Boom. Motion Darren Waller across. This time we're actually going to block him. So we're doing the same idea, same blocking 7. A little bit different of a route combo just to throw him off a little bit. And we're able to throw this corner out, pass the outside. That's why, I mean, this is literally why freeform's so important, bro. Because you can get it just outside of the range where they're able to make that tackle on you and, hit you. Boom, look, freeform down and out here. Whereas no freeform would be in here. Give or take, ball got thrown right here. That's a big deal. Big deal. Looking back, I wish I would have called PA slot options a few more times because it has that same play action. I don't really know why I only call it PA slot cross. But regardless, able to do this, and we're able to pick up that pressure again. Boom, potential touchdown, and I overthrow it. That's upsetting. That is always upsetting. His user's just a little late. Could have got... man, that stinks. Yeah, double slants right here. Same idea. I'm curious, do I think... Okay, yeah, we're going motion blocking him. Boom. And we're doing such a good job picking up the pressure. I make that read a little bit late. Harold Carmichael's still able to make the catch. He's still open enough. 3rd and 2 now. 10 for 15. So 5 incompletions. 2 of them are overthrows. I just can't remember the other 3 right now. And I literally just watched them, but whatever. I guess I'm just an idiot. Huge down. I really don't want to have to take 3 on this drive because 3 means that he can take the lead on the next possession. He does a great job of, this is so, yeah, he only sends 4 right here. I block 7, so I only have 3 routes. So he has 7 people in coverage against 3 routes. And then on top of that, he gets pressure right here, but nothing's open. I'd have to, nothing's open. Throw the ball away. Whatever. Live to find another down. 4th and 2. We got to find a way to pick this first down. Have to, I think. I'm curious what our route combo is here because he's starting to do a better job of adjusting to me, and I'm not totally sure what he's going to do. Is this what we do? Wheel. It might be. Let's see. Motion block. Motion out. Boom. Good D. Oh, touchdown. Yeah, I loved this play. I remember it. I thought he was going to send pressure, so either basically the way this would work if he sent pressure was slant would be open, wheel would be open, and then if he shaded underneath, we had streak. And I can't remember what X was on. And he doesn't send pressure, so it's kind of bagged. We do technically have A, but we have Y over top. I just overthrow it. You can't do that. Not a game like this. And that's his first stop now, is a drive where I've had 2 overthrows on potential touchdowns. Really stinks to get stopped like that. Good news for me is that he is not moving the ball super well. I just got to avoid the big plays that he's had. That last drive he had was just a huge play that really gave him that let him score an easy touchdown, basically. And, this time we're doing a better job of it. He throws it into... This is terrible. I believe that he thought my user was going to bail off of this, and so he thought he could force feed it. When my user doesn't bail, he tries to pass lead up to get away. I mean, highballs it. So I think that's what his, like, he just assumed my user would bail. I just stayed with the corner route because that's what I thought he wanted. Mind you, like, he has this for a potential touchdown. So I think he thought I was going to bail here or bail underneath. And because a lot of people try, like, baiting like that, whereas my user instead just stays with it, makes him have to throw, makes him have to change his pass lead to try to get it away. And we're able to get a nice pick for a pretty big gain. At least back into field goal range, I'll be able to kick 3. But obviously, we need 7. A little quick snap on this one. Corner routes, no. Pretty good defense. I forced that one really badly. That is my first terrible read of the game. That was really bad. That was really, really bad. I thought, dude, so this is a cloud right here, right? This is like a half. So I thought, I'm looking at it, I'm like, dude, I could get that above him. But he just bumps into the dude. Thanks, big dog, AJ. Thank you, dog. Yeah. Oh, yeah, this is me talking mid-game. Yeah. Well, we move anyways. Inside the pesky 15-yard line again here. I'm curious, what is my route combo here? Because I really don't. Oh, we just run the ball. Fair. Don't really get anything out of it. We get 3, 2, second at 8 on the 12. Nice, nice, nice. This is just such a gimmick part of the field where you're just trying to get anything, really. Anything. I'm kind of hoping to be able to hit Jamal out of the backfield fast. He sends a blitz. Those users kind of over there have to throw it away, and just ball hits the dirt, thankfully. Oh, man. So he sent the dogs right there. Typically in the red zone, people play coverage. So that's kind of what I'm thinking he's going to go right here. He's going to go into a coverage look. Because when you blitz in the red zone and the blitz doesn't come home, which his blitz hasn't been coming home much in this, like, it leaves so much open for a touchdown. He sent the blitz again right there, though, proves me wrong. And I have to take 3. We're only going to be up 6 as he gets the ball back here. You see, we're able to take away a lot. He's playing really bad on offense. He really is. Just throws this drag right at my user, basically. I mean, yeah, I'm right here. It's got to be picked off. If you disagree that this should not get picked off, stop. Like, he threw it direct. He just threw it directly at me. But at the same time, I made a terrible read, so I should have gotten stopped earlier as well. So whatever. 3rd and 6 for us. Do we send the blitz? We come home and we're able to. I tried to get my user out there, so I knew. So he had done this before, right? We send 5, and he quick throws this halfback out of the backfield, right? This is my user. So I'm trying to kind of get in here, send the 5, but then immediately bail to the halfback. And I do to make, like, if I make this tackle right here, it's a 4th and 1, 4th and 2. Okay. He just gets I just don't get the perfect animation. He falls for the first down, which stinks. He's going to hurry up now, though. 20-14. He's going to be flipperoosking it. When the halfback is on the left, that means that deep corner comes from the right, so we got to be aware of that. Does not call it, though. And we get a huge, huge, huge break right here as Antonio Cromartie is able to jump this deep post route and Saints in for a pick. This is just part of the inconsistencies of Madden, where you see, look, my zone bumps into his receiver who's beating my man, and because of that, it lets my man catch up and pick it off. Madden's inconsistent. I've lost a ton of games by that happening against me, so I guess it happening for me is I get to yell defense. I could sit here and be like, oh my gosh, D, but no, it's not. Like, the game sucks. He did nothing wrong there. I didn't do anything right. It's just how the game plays. I've been on both sides of it way too often. Regardless, up 6 and really 3 points, puts us in a great spot, able to pick up the blitz, but his man coverage does a great job, and I eat a sack. Really the last thing I could do right there. Really, I cannot do that. I got to be so much better. And the thing is, the play call is good. We pick up the blitz. Just the man, look at this. This corner route, usually he's manned up. He knew the corner route was coming, so he put an outside quarter here instead. If I just put B on a flat or an out or anything else, would be wide open. But he knew the corner route was coming. He was right. And then A and Y. Y is kind of, Y could maybe be thrown with a high ball. It's a risky throw. And A, I tried throwing it late up, but I can't. Good defense by him. Darius Slay with the 2.5 sacks. So now I'm really trying to fight to get back into field goal range. Again, huge, huge, huge sack. And right here, I try my best with my pocket, bro. But look, finally the protection just breaks down immediately. He sends the dogs, and protection just doesn't work. We just missed that dude. Boom, he just runs around me. Game's terrible. We were able to break his sack eventually. Doesn't matter, though. We end up getting sacked regardless. 3rd and 22. Oh, man. It's really, really, really bad by me. I go with a Max Pro right here just to make sure I pick up the blitz. And again, I don't. Thankfully, he did not tip pick that. But yeah, it's back-to-back plays that the protection just totally breaks down. I thought about going for it, but I punt, and we just got to play some defense. He's on his own 13. Second is 6 now. I think he ran the ball on first down. He runs the ball on second down, able to tackle him short of the first down marker, so it's going to be a 3rd and 2. Yeah, when you're in field goal range in that situation, you can't take a sack like I did. And that's so obvious, but you know what I mean. He threw that into coverage, caught it, 4th and inches, though. Mel Blount with a really nice tackle. And this play right here is why I will always stand by. And on 4th and inches in the open field, do not run the ball. Do not run the ball. It is the worst play call ever. He runs the ball here, and it is terrible. Why? Why is it terrible, you ask? Because as soon as you hand this ball off, you are saying, I don't control whether or not I pick this first down up. That's literally what happens. As soon as this gets handed off, he doesn't control if he gets it or not. He doesn't. All that matters is if I get shed, shoot, shed. Right? Like there's no skill gap here on either side. I get a shed, I get a stop. He, on 4th and inches, for essentially the game, said, I'm not going to try to win the game. I hope EA just lets me stay in the game. It's terrible. This is 4th and inches on like the 10 over here is way more acceptable because there's way less passing plays. But 4th and inches right there, every pass play is at your disposal. This is just hoping. This is all this is hoping that you get it. That's all. I hate it because there's no skill gap here. As soon as you do this, there's no skill gap. When you pass the ball, there's a skill gap. There's no skill gap here anymore. Boom. He tries to cut it up. Not there. It's bad. My plan here is to just run the ball and try to eat up as much clock as I can because he's either going to have to use his timeouts or let the clock run. And so that's what we do. Boom, run the ball again. He calls a timeout. We kick our 3. And he ends up getting a pretty big play here and gets into field goal range. He kicks, and I just milk the rest of the clock. He gets, I just run the ball. He's going to get the ball back with about 3 seconds left. He runs the ball. I was a little bit scared, a little worried, but we wrap up a tackle. GG's. See you in the next one.